Odd meters. We're talking odd meters. Now, the thing about odd meters is odd meters scare people because I remember the first time I heard Rush, probably 1980, maybe 80, okay? And I probably right when Permanent Waves had come out. Is that 1980? Spirit of the Radio. Now, even though in Spirit of the Radio there's no odd meter, wait, I then heard, let's just say it's 1980. Well, let's start this all over. Moving Pictures, okay? Da 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 da. Wait, what happened there? That's why I was like, wait a minute. For odd meters, I think it's more helpful at first if you can wrap your head around how odd meters sound musically as opposed to how they sound sort of rudimentally or mathematically. Okay? Now you'll notice with a lot of bands like Rush, certain kinds of American or Canadian odd meterdom are treated almost very, usually it's like 7 and if they do 13 then it's like a 7 and a 6, but it's usually like dun 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 bum 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 bum, like, so usually like an upbeat or a downbeat is just doubled, okay? What I advise you to do as a drummer or just a musician for odd meters, listen to some British stuff. And I know that sounds, I don't mean for it to sound patronizing, or listen to early Genesis, okay? Genesis is chock full of odd meters, but it's real melodic, and you sort of burn it sort of into your brain before you actually sort of your sort of hardcore storage gets it before sort of your operational sort of memory gets it if you're a computer. You know what I'm saying? So da 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 ba da da ba na na ba na na jig 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 jig. Okay, now the jig 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 is more rushy, where it's kind of like, wait, what's he doing there? But the ba na na da 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 dum ba, that's more palatable. Da 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 ba. Ba, 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 7, okay? Instead of counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, okay? So that's what I advise you to do at first. Would it probably be the most palatable is A Trick of the Tail. Get Genesis's A Trick of the Tail. 1976 has Dance on a Volcano. It has Robbery, Assault, and Battery. It has a very, very pretty song called, is it Ripples, I think? It's got Squonk. Oh, it has a lot. And Squonk is neat because it is straight 4/4, you know what I mean? With the exception of maybe one odd bar tossed in there. But that's what I recommend. In fact, speaking of Genesis, Peter Gabriel, okay? Salisbury Hill. Everybody knows Salisbury Hill. Ba 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. But that kind of helps masquerade it because it's just the same tone the whole time. It's not like do you understand? Salisbury Hill is 7. So I would say that there's a lot of people in Europe, I'm just saying, seem to have an easier time with odd meters because they're more musical, like Greek music. You know, a lot of like the music apparently from the Balkans, but from that region, sort of, okay? Like the Middle East. Like there's a lot of just sort of, we as Americans and a lot of music consumers are just very used to just 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, like the whole basic, like the 26.3 basic musical paradigms that are used over and over again. Jug, 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 jug. Okay, it's all four. Okay, an odd approach is just sort of a different, it's not even a different way of thinking, it's a different way of feeling stuff, okay? Again, my advice to you in the short run, listen to Salisbury Hill and just kind of get used to that in your head, okay? Listen to Robbery, Assault, and Battery. Listen to Dance on a Volcano, especially Dance on a Volcano. That stuff is really, it's like you don't even notice it's an odd meter after a while. So what I would do is put that stuff on and sort of play along to it at your drums or any instrument. Don't play real loud with the sticks because the volume might throw you off hitting the cymbals and stuff. So you can be like, da na 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 na. Okay? That's what I advise to do in the short run. You can always go the mathematical route. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. By the way, they do advise you to say 7 instead of 7. Know what I'm saying? So, but that's what I advise you. So here, this is a short video, okay? Because that's what I recommend you do in the short run. Because remember, a lot of American, sort of North American continent stuff, like the Foo Fighters, that's real rushy, okay? The band rushy, which is fine. By the way, I love that tune. I love the Foo Fighters. Dave Grohl, all the dudes that goes in the band, Taylor Hawkins. Great band, but that's sort of like straight up just odd meter stuff, okay? Straight up, usually the turnaround is controlled by either one of the main pulse makers you're doing. That second note is the sev, okay? Or the 9, okay? So instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, okay? So the extra note for the turnaround and usually just makes, that's what makes it an odd meter. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 1 and 2 and, do you know what I'm saying? That's why you hear that in Rush and these other, Foo Fighters and stuff, versus more the artful sort of musicality of it in British music, like Genesis that I pointed out. But Salisbury Hill is actually a really good example to get used to because a lot of people don't even freaking realize it's an odd meter. Bum 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 bum. Okay? But if you're playing it on the drums, it'd be like, I can see the city lights. Okay, but you don't notice it because you just have this pulse going the whole time. So that's my advice to you for now. I'll do more stuff on odd meters, but what I'd like to be able to do would be able to play along maybe with Dance on a Volcano or one of those things, which I probably should do. I got to see if that's palatable in YouTubeville. Anyway, thanks for watching. More videos on the way. I'm still selling stuff off on eBay. I'm just really clearing out down here, okay? I don't have that much stuff down here. This angle is very generous, kind of, honestly. You know what I mean? But it adds to the mystique.
This video brought to you by Terry Keating Greatest Hits. Look for it on eBay.